If you are looking to invest your CPF or SRS money into the S&P 500 or an all-world index fund, here's a very good news. Both the super low-cost Amundi Prime USA Fund as well as the Amundi Index MSCI World Fund are now finally available on Poems, which means you will now get to save on even more fees. That's because prior to this, Endowus was the only platform that allows you to invest in both of these funds. And while Endowus is a great platform, they are charging a 0.3% to 0.4% recurring platform fee when you invest your CPF or SRS money via the platform. Meanwhile, Poems doesn't charge any platform fee when you invest in unit trust via the platform. So let's say you are investing $50,000 of your CPF or SRS money into one of the Amundi funds via Poems instead of Endowus, you will get to save on $150 worth of fees every single year, which is a lot of money, yeah? So in this video, I'll be going through everything you need to know on how to invest in the Amundi funds via Poems. I will also be adding chapters to the timeline so that you can just jump straight to the section that you need. But before I start, do join my 10,000 members Telegram chat group to discuss or ask any questions that you may have. First up, just in case you are out of the loop, here's what's so special about the Amundi funds and why is everyone talking about it. Out of all the available S&P 500 funds, the Amundi Prime USA Fund is the cheapest S&P 500 fund that you can invest your CPF and SRS money into, as it only charges a 0.05% fund management fee, whereas all the other options either charge a much higher fee or doesn't support CPF and SRS. Likewise, the Amundi Index MSCI World Fund is also the cheapest all-world fund that you can invest your CPF and SRS money into, as it is only charging a super low 0.1% fund management fee. But then, you might have two questions. One, given that the Amundi funds have super low fees and Poems doesn't charge any platform fee, would it also be better to invest my cash into these funds? Short answer, no. That's because both the Amundi funds are domiciled in Luxembourg, which have a 30% dividend withholding tax. Therefore, it's better to stick to the usual Ireland domiciled ETFs such as CSPX and SPYL for the S&P 500 and VWRA and FWRA for the all-world fund. Second question, between the Amundi Prime USA Fund and the Amundi Index MSCI World Fund, which one should I go for? I think it all depends on your risk appetite. If you believe that the US will always do well in the future, sure, investing in the Amundi Prime USA Fund can potentially give you a higher return. But if you wish to diversify globally, the Amundi Index MSCI World Fund still has 74% of its holdings in the United States, while also having many other countries such as Japan, UK, Canada, France, and so on. So even if the US doesn't do well, there are still holdings from many other countries to help you diversify your risk. So with that out of the way, if you don't have a Poems account yet, you can sign up using my link down below. Depending on when you sign up, Poems may be offering a different welcome reward. For example, right now they are running this Chinese New Year promo, where if you fund a minimum of 3,000 SGD within 14 days, keep the funds there for 30 days while making 3 buy trades of stocks, ETFs, and unit trusts within 90 days, you will receive $20 worth of free shares and $8,888 worth of Poems coins, which you can then use to redeem rewards such as market depth data, magazine subscriptions, and shopping vouchers. And yes, trades made via SRS or CPF are also counted. Otherwise, if you can fund a minimum of 10,000 SGD while making 5 buy trades, you will earn a much higher reward. Not just that, Poems is also offering a 5% guaranteed return in Smart Park when you fund a minimum of 20,000 SGD within 14 days of account opening. Next, in order to invest your CPF or SRS money, you will first need to link your CPF and SRS account to Poems. To do that, log in to your Poems account, click on My Settings on the top right hand side, click My Account, then click on Bank AC Information. You will then be able to add in your CPF investment accounts and SRS accounts number here. To get your CPF investment accounts number, you can just log into your CPF account, click on My CPF on the top left hand side, then click on Investment. Scroll down a little and you'll find your CPF investment accounts number here. As for SRS accounts number, just log in to the bank that you have your SRS account with and it will show you your SRS account number. Next, to invest in either one of the Amundi funds, all you need to do is click on the Prices LP1 tab, click on Unit Trust, then search for Amundi. And here, you will see both the Amundi Index MSCI World Fund and the Amundi Prime USA Fund. Click on the fund that you want to invest in, and here, you can add it to your watch list so that you don't have to keep searching for it every time. And finally, when investing, you just need to switch over to the correct funding source to invest your CPF or SRS money. But what if you are already investing in these Amundi funds via endowers and you want to transfer the funds over to Poems? How can you do that? There are two ways. The first way is by initiating a transfer request from endowers to Poems by filling in this unit transfer form. Then email it over to unittrust@philip.com.sg. I'll be putting the link down in the description below, yeah? The benefit of this method is that since you are investing in this fund at all times, you won't miss any of the price movements. The downside, you have to fill in this Sibei long form, and according to online sources, this transfer will supposedly take 6 to 8 weeks to complete. And even though Poems is running a unit trust transfer in promo, unfortunately, both the Amundi Prime USA Fund and the Amundi Index MSCI World Fund are not eligible for this promo. However, if you are too lazy to fill in this form and you don't want to wait 6 to 8 weeks for the transfer to be completed, an easy way is to just manually sell all your Amundi funds at endowers, then buy the funds back at Poems. Both endowers and Poems won't be charging you any fees, as there are no transaction fees when buying and selling unit trusts. However, you will still incur a few dollars bank agent fees. That's all. While this process is a lot faster, according to someone on Reddit, it will still take around 5 to 6 working days to be completed, during which you may miss out on some of the price movement, which may or may not be a good thing, depending on whether the price goes up or down, of course. Prior to this, Poems was running a SRS promotion, where for every $10,000 you invest using SRS funds, you will get $20 worth of Philip Money Market Fund. But this promo has ended on 31st January 2025. So if you do decide to invest your SRS funds via Poems, you can check out whether they have any new promo for this or not. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you found it useful. Like, share and subscribe, as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.